Hi, my name is Paul Friedman. I am the founder of the Marriage Foundation, and I would like to share with you where we are coming from. We want to help your marriage. And the way we see it, which is quite different from traditional marriage counselors, is we go back to the original premise, the original principles of why you got married in the first place. You got married to be happier. You got married to experience love. And even though it wasn't spoken, your expectation was that the happiness that you felt you would receive in marriage would be increasing every day of your lives. And you expected, maybe subconsciously, that the love that you felt getting into your marriage would be increasing every day of your lives. And contrary to what is now sort of accepted about marriages, that's what you should be expecting. Ever increasing happiness and ever increasing love. What happened? Well, I can tell you what it isn't. It isn't financial problems. It isn't infidelity. It isn't arguing all the time. Those are symptoms of being in a marriage that is dysfunctional because, and it's very simple, because you never learned how to be married. When you get a car, or you buy new clothing, or you buy a new house or get an apartment, you have this expectation that you're going to be doing some sort of maintenance. But when you get married, most people, probably you too, saw it as a destination. Let's get married. And then, what's going to happen next? This is a big failing in our society. I'm very aware of this failing because before I got into helping marriages, I was a divorce mediator. I help people end their marriages. Now, yeah, it's over 20 years ago, but nothing has changed. Traditional marriage counseling, I know, and anyone who has gone through it knows, it doesn't help you achieve those two very critical things. It doesn't help you become happier, and it doesn't help love grow in your marriage every day. So, we can help you, but our system is very different. And there's really, you might say, certain categories. Before you write in to one of our counselors, see if one of the topics that is impacting you is covered in either a video or an article, or in one of the frequently asked questions. Maybe we can help you right there. So let's take a look at the categories, how we see it. So, if your marriage is shaky, but it's not heading to divorce, you guys are not really talking about divorce. Maybe you had an argument and someone said, maybe we shouldn't be together. That doesn't count. But if your marriage is just shaky, it's just not producing those two qualities of love and happiness, then all you need to do is read one of the books that we have. There's two, Breaking the Cycle or Lessons for a Happy Marriage. These two books, and take a look at the reviews. These two books basically cover marriage. It's like an educational tool. It's a manual for marriage. Both of them are pretty much the same. I wrote Breaking the Cycle so that I could train therapists into our system, but they're basically the same material. So that's the criteria. Your marriage is not racing to divorce. It's not sliding into the abyss. You just need some help. Read one of those books. And if you're going, well, I just have a question about this. Okay. If you just have a question about something that is sort of like not really a symptom of what's going on in your marriage is pretty much happy. It's firing on all 8 cylinders. Everything is okay, but you have this one little problem. Write to one of the counselors. You probably don't even need one of the books. We're a nonprofit. Nobody here is going to sell you on anything. There's no commissions paid. There's no bonuses. We're here to help you. So if you just have a little problem, that's when you write into us. Now, what if your marriage is sliding to divorce? If that's the case, don't read one of the books first. Don't start with that. And the reason why is this. We have a course. We have a course for men and a course for women. And the reason that they're gender-based is because men and women are different. Men need to understand themselves. They need to understand how they're provoked into anger so they could stop the anger. They need to understand their wives, how their wives are heart-centered and should never be the victim of anger, especially their husbands. So we have a course for men. And we also have a course for women. Women are more heart-centered, naturally, because they're the ones designated by nature. And I'm just revealing science here. This is not a political statement. Nature has designated women to carry and nurture the offspring. And so in order to make sure the offspring is well taken care of, nature has endowed women with a direct connection to their heart. And so they have a separate course so they can understand themselves, so they could separate the emotions, those feelings. We call them feelings, but it's a different kind of feeling from the feeling of the heart. You can literally feel the difference. Emotions are all up here, aren't they? Where love is felt here. So we have a different course for women. Now, if your marriage is heading towards divorce, sometimes a book will work, one of the books will work, but rarely. You need to get stabilized first. It's the first order of business, and you can't do it on your own. I wish you could, but you can't in most cases. So we start the courses, both the men's and the women's, with this magical idea of controlling your own mind, controlling those emotions, controlling the instinctive reactions, understanding how the mind works, and that you own it. And that by using your free will and your volition, you have the power to control it. And we show you how in a step-by-step way. It's very instructive. And then that's the first part of the course, both of them. And you become then able to apply it, to learn what you need to learn to be married in order to achieve happiness and ever-increasing love. And in fact, it's the first part of the course that becomes vital, so very important for you. It will change your life and it will change your marriage. And we guarantee these courses. These courses are invaluable. The success rate that we have is embarrassingly high, and it would even be higher if we didn't encourage people who are really on the edge and really chances are not good for them, but we say, try it anyway. You have nothing to lose because we have this amazing guarantee. We guarantee the results, and it's unconditional. You just have to say, it didn't work for us. Thank you very much. We tried. Here's your money back. And we've been doing this for 20 years. It's not like we're trying to sell these courses, so we're offering you this great money back guarantee. No, we're very sincere about wanting to help you achieve these beautiful benefits of marriage. And there's no reason why you can't achieve them. Occasionally, there is a reason, but always try. Now, some people go, I don't know if my marriage is on the verge. I can't tell. I think it might be, but it might not be. We leave it up to you. If you want to use the course, it's not going to be ill-spent money. It'll be well worth the effort, the time, and the money that you put into it. And if it's not necessary, it's okay. So, the first step you should do before you write into a counselor, and we're here for you. The counselors are here, and they respond with the knowledge that we have. And I can't say it's proprietary knowledge, our system is, but we rely on universal principles that don't change. For instance, the principle that you got married to be happier. That is a principle. The principle that you got married to experience unconditional love. It's one of our principles. Those are the two key principles. And then we get more into what I consider the science, which identifies us as souls, not in a religious sense, but in the practical sense. We're souls that have a body and a mind. And these principles are important to understand so that you have individual control over your mind. You have free will. It's not a principle, right? It's a reality. But obviously it is a principle. You have free will. Well, how can you have free will if you don't control the mind? So there's many principles that we have outlined that we adhere to. So that's how we want to help you. If you wish to write in and you're not sure, write in. No problem. It's free. But let's see if we can't move you in the right direction quickly and efficiently and effectively. Most of the people who begin taking the course start realizing the effects in themselves within less than a week. Most people. Some people go much longer. It takes as long as it takes. We'll hold your hand through it. People whose marriages are not on the verge of divorce and they start reading the book, starts turning their marriage around very quickly. Most people. Failures? Very, very few. You've come to the right place. So please take advantage of us. Try us. You have nothing to lose, and boy, what you have to gain. We see this, what you're going through now, as a moment of opportunity. An opportunity to change everything. Now, some women come to us, and they're the only ones who want to work on their marriage. Some men come to us, and they're the only ones who who want to work on their marriage. So the way I see it, it's like building a bridge. You want a bridge between two souls, two banks of the same river. Does it matter who's building the bridge? Once it's built, you'll meet on it and everything will be fine. We are very positive about what we can do for you. And we've only been doing it for about 20 years. And we've learned over these years, and we do it better and better. And we want you to benefit from our experiences and how we've laid out the principles. We're not going to dump a bunch of stuff on your head that's unnecessary. We want to get you there fast, efficiently, effectively. And that's what we do. All right. God bless you. God bless your spouse. God bless your family. Give us a try. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Take care.